Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. I had seen a repost on YouTube about Aoki Lee Simmons, who is Kamora Lee Simmons and Russell Simmons' daughter, the second oldest. But it was so sad to me. But she was visibly upset. She was talking about dealing with racism at her school, and you know she's in a private school. But she was talking about how sick she is of especially this one boy who she's been going to school with for 3 years. And for 3 years, he has been calling her nigger. And she goes on to talk about even when she talked to his liberal friends and asked them to tell him to stop saying the nigger word to her, that even the liberal friends are saying, oh, he's just joking around. But she talked about one situation not too long ago where they were forced to be in a study group together working on a project. And she said that he was bothering her then, and she just told him, oh, you just go back to talking on your cell phone and I'll just do the assignment. And she said that she had her head down and she was working on the assignment, and she's saying this. And you know how when you're doing work, you're talking to yourself as you're doing the work. She said that this boy turns around and said to her, nigger, what's wrong with you? Are you on crack? She seems like a very, very sweet young lady that's naive. And she just said she's sick of it. And he continues to do it. And then I'm thinking, but your parents, I can't see Russell Simmons or Kamora allowing another student to continually call you a nigger. And they haven't addressed it. But she still did not say anything as to whether she had told her parents, but she did make it clear, because I'm thinking the school is allowing this, teachers aren't hearing this, but other students are hearing this. You haven't gone to anybody about this. So she finally said that she had told the boy, I think it was, or this was something she was thinking. She didn't want to go to the school officials because she knew that he would get put out of school. And she didn't want to do that. Okay, that's nice. But this is not just bullying. This is racist. But she said something about he keeps saying he a rapper and he can do that, and telling her that she's not black. And I guess you're not black, why you tripping about me using the nigger word? But she said she made it clear to him that she's tired of him calling her a nigger, and she wants it put to a stop. What do you think about this? Apparently she hasn't told her parents, and I looked to see if there was a response from them on social media as to what they were doing to address it. But I saw Killer Mike, who is a rapper, on The Breakfast Club. It's probably been over a month ago, and you should watch it. And he and Envy has almost an argument about the fact that he got into a conversation, because he's not only a rapper, but he's an entrepreneur. And they got in a conversation about education. And Killer Mike was saying that his children attend public school, and he's wealthy too. He was saying that his children attend public school because he didn't want them, number one, dealing with that racism, and that he felt that it's okay for them to go to a private school, which are predominantly white, when they get older. But he thought, I think he said at 12 or 13 years old, they would be developmentally, emotionally able to handle that stuff. But at this point, his children go to public school. And envy children attend private school, and Envy was talking about all the great benefits that his kids get from going to private school. And Killer Mike said that it's a difference when you're being called a nigger when you drive a Lamborghini. He has a Lamborghini. But Envy was getting really upset about that, or as people say, in his feelings, because Angela Lee, I think her name, Angela, and Charlemagne was agreeing with Mike, that thought it was a good idea to prepare your children, black children, for going to school with predominantly well-off and privileged children, so that they are better able to deal with racism. What do you think? And what do you think about Aoki allowing this boy to call her a nigger, and she's being so nice that she knows, or she believes, if she reported to the school officials, that he will be put out, which actually is saying a good thing about the school officials. If she feels it's one thing for your classmates to be racist and the school tolerating racism, and by her saying that she didn't want to report it because he would be put out, then she must get a feeling that the school wouldn't tolerate that, or tolerate the publicity of it getting out, that if they didn't address the issue. But also, what do you think about the debate that Killer Mike and DJ Envy had regarding public versus private school when it comes to young African American children? Do you think Killer Mike was right to say that he think that African American children need to be more emotionally and developmentally prepared to go to a white school and deal with racism? They're better able to handle it at that point, and they know what to do about it? Or do you agree with DJ Envy that you focus on the benefits of going to better schools, better education, better qualified teachers, and he was saying how they're exposed to travel and those things? Let me know what you think. But I really think Aoki should report this, and now that it is on social media, her parents will be aware of it now. And I know Russell Simmons and Kimora, from what I've seen of them on TV, they're going to definitely address this issue. Moving on to another topic. As you may know, the Senate and the House voted to overturn Trump's national emergency declaration to build the border wall, and he is pissed. Let me tell you what your president said. Well, I shouldn't say it's unbelievable. I shouldn't say it's shocking. But I do say it's a disgrace. Vote, people, vote. This man said, oh, by the way, today he vetoed that. In other words, overturning what Congress has decided, since they voted against the border wall. This is what this man said. I have the support of the police, the support of the military, the support of Bikers for Trump. I have the tough people, but they don't play tough until they go to a certain point. And then it would be very bad, very bad. He's hinting at violence. Y'all, he's talking about these people got guns. And he was speaking at the time directed to his political opportunists. The president of the United States, again, because this is not his first time. You remember when he was running for president, or right after he became president, that he said that he could stand in the middle of the street with a gun and shoot somebody. That's how powerful he feels that he is. What the hell do you all think about this? Get out, vote. And I'm going to keep saying it and saying it. You better vote in 2020. And I've said it before, and there's more coming. Well, as many of you all may know, tax returns are due April 17th. But did you hear that Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon, I think he's the richest person in the United States. He's paying zero taxes. Zero. And it was said that most large corporations like Netflix, they're paying very little taxes, while middle-class people are having to pay more this year, or has gotten a reduction in the amount of their refunds that they normally get. This is all due to Trump's tax credits that we're giving to the wealthy. And although we saw an increase in our paychecks, we're paying at the back end. What do you think about that? And then there were some, I don't know what their positions are, but they work up under Trump, was saying when people were complaining about the fact that they were getting smaller refunds or having to pay back, he was putting the fault on the American people. He said you should have gone to your HR on your job, and made some changes to your W-4. The wealthy get wealthier and wealthier. Again, you all better get out and vote. This is from your Trump, who had everybody, I'm not going to say excited, but given the notion that you were getting a pay raise, but no indication that there would be a reduction in your tax refund, or that you would be getting no refund, or that you would have to pay back or reimburse federal this year. You know, a lot of people use that money for various things. I've heard people say that, you know, they take that money and they use that to pay their real estate tax, property tax. This is a time where a lot of people purchase a new car, get home repair, relying on their refunds. And this is what he does. But the wealthy receive the greatest benefit. Even Trump's base, his supporters, paid the price too. A lot of them are very low income, and yet they're still supporting him, even when they are not benefiting. What do you all think about the rich getting richer? Let me know, comment below. In the words of our former president, Barack Obama, don't complain, vote. And everybody, have a good one.